My name is Wyatt.
I'm Carter.
Wait,
I'm the same person.
Yeah. Start over.
Alright, hold on.
Wait.
What?
Welcome to the Crispy Cast. My name is Carter.
My name's Trent.
Wait, that leaves me.
Stop doing that.
Okay.
Welcome to the Crispy Cast. My name's Trent.
My name's Carter.
My name's Wyatt.
We're your hosts.
That took way too much
It
math. That took way too much math.
Whatever.
We're not whoever we are.
I'm
We're-
70. 72 to be exact.
Alright. No.
Do you play Cats and Soup?
What?
Do you play Cats and Soup?
What is that?
My girlfriend plays that.
What's Cats and Soup?
It's like a
it's
tycoon name.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Where did this come up at?
It's been up for...
It's for people that are bored and don't know what else to do.
You like hire cats to make soup. That's it.
Cats and
That's
Soup.
like the pizza shop hiring dumbasses to make pizza.
Yeah.
Look at all my cats. They're making
Equal opportunity employers.
They're making soup.
Dude, look at those cats.
What about all the dogs?
Make all that soup.
Fuck dogs.
What about all the dogs?
I prefer dogs over cats, to be honest.
And you're allergic to them.
I'm allergic to both.
I'm allergic to cats.
I'm allergic to dogs and cats. But
I feel like everyone kind of is.
I feel really bad. I went over to Zach's house the one day and his cat was like climbing on me.
And you couldn't touch it.
And like, no. Like I'm stupid, so I'm like petting it and I sneezed right in that cat's face.
Jesus
I
Christ.
sneezed so hard on that cat and that cat flew. He flew away.
Why'd you do that?
I terrified him. I probably gave him a little heart attack. Or her. I don't know what kind of cat it is.
Why don't you check?
That's... What? That was terrible, but...
No.
It was good. Sorry, I'm playing Cats and Soup right now. I can't talk. So much new shit.
Is it snowing in the game?
No, that's the skin I bought. No, with actual money. With gems.
Alright.
Well, it's been snowing here.
Stop it.
In my stopwatch. That's been snowing here.
It's been snowing bad here.
We had an ice storm. Like... When was it? Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday night.
2 days ago?
Thursday night. That was interesting. Everybody instantly drives worse when it starts snowing.
Yes.
Folks, I learned
And
from
you'll notice that like people suck at driving. Like the roads are like perfectly dry right now, and I was still riding home, and people were still going 5 under, and it bothers me. Yeah, I know I have a vehicle that can handle snow pretty decently, but like you're in an all-wheel drive SUV, man. Just speed up to like the right speed.
I drove, there's like a 2-lane road next to my house, and I drove on it, and there was this guy that passed me while like, it was the worst it's been, and he blew snow and ice all over my windshield. So I had to put my hazards on and pull over and wipe it all off before I could drive, because I literally couldn't see out of it.
You don't have windshield wipers?
They were frozen.
Well,
I thought I broke my windshield wipers yesterday.
before you leave your house, you should make it a point to like.
Well, I could see fine, so I was like, it's like,
Freezing.
it was going to work. So it really wasn't that far. You know?
I don't know. Most people either stick them up in the winter or like.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then they won't
Well,
get frozen.
because then they
too.
don't freeze to the windshield.
Like mine were frozen yesterday, and
No.
I wasn't paying attention, and I turned them on.
Yeah.
When we're frozen on the windshield, they're just frozen like there's ice on them in general.
I don't know. I hate the winter. I want to move somewhere down south.
Mm.
I'm gonna go up north for college.
But
Where are you gonna
ew,
It's Slippery Rock.
north.
I thought you wanted to go to
It's not that
CCBC.
north.
I'm going there first.
Yeah.
CCBC is like a community college.
Yeah.
So that's the Slippery Rock's not that far north.
It's not that far north, but it's still north, and it's because like when we talk about me
Yeah,
going to
but it's not
college-
like a drastic change in weather. Like
No.
you're not going to
yeah.
the Arctic Circle.
But when we were thinking about college, that we were like, well, would I rather go north, where it's gonna be probably colder, and then south where it's gonna be warmer.
Shit, I didn't even know I was gonna go to college until I was shadowing out of college.
Well, I'm gonna get my musical education degree,
Yeah,
and then because I think that would be like enjoyable.
yeah, that's interesting. I mean, you're gonna learn a hell of a lot, far more than
To be honest,
I've learned. I mean, I've been playing guitar for what, 8 years now. And well, actually, I started in like 3rd grade, but I gave it up to like 7th grade.
You should.
The popsicle socks.
I wore my popsicle socks for you.
Dude, no way.
No way.
But like,
What?
I feel like I'm never gonna learn. Oh yeah. I feel like I'm never gonna learn all that like
It's great.
crazy theory stuff. I feel like I'm never gonna dive deep enough into any theory of any kind because I don't really have the attention span. I just kind of like play. I just play songs and play along with them.
Well, I never knew that a lot of people didn't know theory because, like, I learned it in like 3rd grade when we did. Or no, it was like 5th grade. Well, that's when my elementary school actually like started band, and they taught it in a very good way where I didn't realize I was even learning it because like it was just like
Yeah.
it wasn't like I don't know. It was like I didn't even remember it, to be honest, because it just was so good at teaching me that I didn't even feel like I was learning it, and I just learned it. But like, I still struggle with like keys and chord names and all that stuff still.
Yeah, I don't know any of that. Like, I never learned that because I started learning on tabs, you know, probably about 7 years ago.
Well, I played a trumpet.
Did you get it?
No, I went to the other one, the newer one, newest one. The one by the middle school.
Oh.
Yeah. And I learned trumpet first, so I didn't learn chords or anything like that. It was just notes.
Yeah, it was very different for me. Starting in percussion, I didn't really learn any of that theory. It was just like, hit your sticks in a pattern.
Yeah.
And that's all. Even when you test for it, it's like 5th grade. You know, you're getting a bunch of, 11-year-old kids to try to play an instrument.
Yeah.
Like, when you try out for an instrument, I tried out for the saxophone, which was actually cool. I wish I knew how to play saxophone.
I want to buy one and learn it.
Yeah.
Every instrument's so expensive.
I'd love to do that, but, like, I don't have the attention span, time, ability, knowledge.
I think I'm just a fast learner.
I'm not.
I hate saying that. I hate being like, oh yeah, I learned fast, but I think I do.
You did, because I remember when we started playing in a band 2+ years ago.
Yeah.
You sucked. You sucked ass.
Yeah.
You were terrible. Well, I mean,
Thanks.
you were all right. Like, you could play rhythms, you could play songs,
It's just solos.
but you were slow.
Yeah.
And it took a little bit to learn stuff. In the time that I've been away from our band, you absolutely leveled up and exceeded anything I would have ever thought you would have been able to do, and I think that's badass.
I'm still better than you.
Proceeds to play TNT.
Did you play TNT?
Yeah.
I don't know TNT.
That's
you know what? You are better than me. I don't know TNT.
I just know like the opening chord.
No, you're
I-
better.
I know
you're
that's
better. You mother.
I know that's an inside joke because we have one friend that, like, every time he'd pick up a guitar, that's all he'd
Play
play.
TNT.
Yeah.
Whenever I pick up a guitar, I literally don't know what to play. I don't know what to be like. Oh, look at this. It's like so
Well,
hard.
at
to
least
get.
you can play. I started playing in 7th grade. I played 7th and 8th grade in middle school.
Well, I played in 7th grade. I started in like 7th grade, and then I started whenever COVID happened. I literally the whole summer that COVID happened, I locked myself in my room. That's all I would do is play guitar, like the whole summer. So
I gave it up for like 4 years after middle school.
that too. You didn't. I played it more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if you want to learn guitar, just take a whole summer. Take a summer off. Lock yourself in the room, barely eat, and just play guitar.
Timmy, dinner's ready. Fuck you, bro, I play guitar.
I woke up at like 9 a.m. and I would just play the whole day, and it was
Wow.
like terrible.
It's terrible,
It was
but
terrible
I recommend you
because
do
like,
it.
well, like, if I don't know if anyone who has learned guitar realizes this. There's all the stages to learning. There's like the first stage when you're like getting excited to play a bunch of stuff, and then there's like the second stage when you're actually getting good. And then the third stage is when you think you're terrible. You think that you can't play anything right, and you think everything sounds terrible.
I'm at
And
that stage now.
that lasts for like at least like a year. It can last for that long, but after that, you get back into it.
That's what your plateau is.
Right.
I feel like I've been in the plateau. Like, I can play songs. There's certain songs I can't play, or look at them and I'm like, that's too hard. I'm going to spend my time on something else.
Yeah, because it's just like you go up, you plateau, and then you go up more. That's how I think of it. Because if you're like at a point where you're learning and you are getting stuck to where you're frustrated because it doesn't sound good, then take a break for at least like a week, and then come back to it. See how it is. If it's still bad, take a longer break. Because I've realized that when you take breaks from stuff, you get better. Like if you start something one day and then go to bed and you wake up, you'll feel better at it, like in a weird way. I've noticed that whenever
You just refresh your mind, kind of. You just, give yourself a second chance at it. I don't know. I feel like I've been stuck at that plateau stage for like maybe a year or two. It was pretty much like, I understand that I'm a lefty that plays righty. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, my fingers don't move fast enough. Or like, I don't have enough dominance in a certain hand. So I can actually do things like the correct speed and the way I want to do it. But it's too late to switch.
yeah.
But I can never really like get past that. So I feel like I just hit that plateau and I was like, I'm a rhythm guitarist because I don't know how to play solos. That's what I've done. I'm like, I don't know what else to do, so I'm just stuck there.
I'm sure we'll get back to soloing. What?
Like, I can do some solos. Like, I could play the whole Bohemian Rhapsody. Like, that end part.
Mm-hmm.
I could do that. It takes me a second. I have to, like, work my way through it, and then I can play it. And it might take me, 10 tries to get it perfect, but
yeah,
I could play it, and I've worked my way through that, and I try to ease myself into some groovy shit. Like a lot of the Pink Floyd songs, you can almost like, if you can't figure out the notes through, you can kind of figure out the pattern and just bullshit your way through the solo.
That's what mostly improvising is. You just find a scale, and that's it. And you just play off the scale. Mm-hmm. But that itself is kind of hard to do.
But I've never taken the time to memorize scales or anything.
I don't memorize scales at all. I literally, so, the scale where it's like fret, scale fret, 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 fret. You know what I mean?
Fret, 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 fret.
You know what I mean at all?
No idea.
No idea?
No idea.
There's a basic like scale shape.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
This guy knows what I'm talking about. He's been playing for so long.
I can play Star Shopping by Little Peep.
I don't even know what that is.
That's it.
It's like 4 different notes.
Oh, okay. But like it's like a basic scale shape, and you just find the one chord, which is like basically the chord that feels like home or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And
Your
then,
root note.
Yeah, the root. Yeah, basically. No.
No.
Root is like in an E chord, the lowest note is your root note.
Which happens to be an E.
No, it's like that's how chords are named.
Yeah.
But
I got you. Pretty much when I try to bullshit my way through Pink Floyd solo, I just know like on the specific songs I play, it's like you just kind of dance around the 7 and the 9.
Yeah.
On the lower strings.
Basically.
And then the 8 and the 10 on the bottom 2 strings. You kind of just dance around that, add some bends in, and some like quick diddle-doo. Like,
yeah.
Diddle-doo.
I convince myself that when I do random things, it's in the spirit of the song. Because, like, Kurt Cobain once said that it doesn't really matter what you're playing as long as you play with passion. Because in some ways that's true, in some ways it's not. But it's, however you feel about soloing in music.
If you don't stumble on things, if you can take the jazz approach, if you play a wrong note, dance around it.
Yeah. Dance
around it, you can pretty much just kind of, if you have that confidence, you can work your way through most solos and stuff like that. It's just how, like, if you mess up a note, don't try to step down and be like, ooh, wrong note. And, like, stumble a little bit. Just dance around it and figure it out.
When I did a jazz concert and I played guitar, I had a solo, and it was kind of hard, to be honest. Well, at the skill level, I'm sure I could probably do it better now, obviously. But at the skill level I didn't feel good about doing it. So, when I did it fine the first half, and then I played the wrong note, and I danced around it, and it turned out fine. Because jazz is like that, where it's like, oh, the dissonance, they meant to do that because jazz is so pretentious, but because they think that
Because you could just play any note,
right,
and if you add rhythm,
yeah,
if you add like a little bit of rhythm, like and then skip around everything, it's like it sounds like you're supposed to do that.
yep.
You could play a wrong note, and they're like, "Oh, he's just dancing around the fretboard."
That's just a style.
Yeah.
Plus, I like open mic. It's open mic's the best place to first play because it's open mic.
Yeah.
If you're bad, then it's half expected.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm glad that I want to go in there, and I finally have the opportunity now that I'm not working on those days. But I'm excited to dive into my first open mic night. I mean, I'm a little nervous because I have a hard time memorizing stuff. But one thing I found is that I find it way easier to practice this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I find it easier to practice songs that I like than songs that I don't like. Because back when we were doing jazz band I liked a little bit more, and I could get into those songs, and I had to sit there and play.
Well, because you have the sheet music right in front of you.
Yeah, so I knew I didn't have too much of a problem with that. Band I had a big problem with, because I never went home and practiced.
I never went home and practiced anything.
I mean, hell, sometimes I wouldn't even look at the music until the day of or before the concert. When we all started practicing in the hall, that's when I started looking at the music.
Who was that other kid that played bass that didn't play bass though?
Those.
Yeah.
I know who it is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna name drop.
He was I remember asking our jazz teacher about him, and he was like, "Ooh."
He was cool.
He seemed like a cool guy.
I just think his heart wasn't in it,
Yeah.
I don't think he cared enough.
One of these days that's gonna happen.
We're at a kiss.
Lovely.
I think we have by accident.
We've never kissed.
You kissed my nose by accident.
No.
You can't just deny it like it didn't happen.
I just did it, and I'll do it again.
Your lips touched my nose.
Nose, they didn't.
What the fuck?
Nothing. Have you played any instruments? You play guitar.
I played trumpet.
Really?
Yeah.
For how long?
All through elementary and junior high.
Wow.
Oh,
Were you good?
I used to play Jingle Bells all the time.
Okay, imagine that. Imagine that.
Oh no, I was good.
You know what chair you were?
What?
You know what chair you were?
Way in the back.
What do you mean chair?
Like if you're first chair, you're the best.
I was probably one of the first couple. Cool. But in
They
eighth
ranked
grade,
people by the chairs. If you were shit, you were at the end of the line.
Yeah, if you're shit, then you were I'll have the chair.
There was always
I didn't know
10
that.
trumpet players.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, first chair. Right now, I'm gonna. If I were to guess, I'd probably be third chair, third or fourth. But there's also only I'm gonna guess 10 trumpets.
Yeah, what I've heard is that our marching band has been dwindling down
Oh yeah,
quite a bit.
our
over
marching
the
band
last
used to
couple
be
years.
bumping back in the day. But
Back in the day when we weren't alive, it was bumping.
true, but
But you've lost a majority of the people in a transition between teachers, and
true.
the fact that just this generation doesn't care about learning about all that stuff. They just want to sit there and do nothing.
Yep,
I mean, that kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do?
just how it is.
And then I played. In 8th grade, I played the big thing.
Tuba,
No.
baritone tuba,
No.
French horn.
No.
the big thing.
It was I don't know.
Baritone.
She said it was basically the trumpet. It had 3.
Oh, cornet.
No.
Dodge cornet.
It was it sat on my lap and the
Oh,
thing was here.
sousaphone.
I don't know. It was a big.
It was like a tuba.
I played it, but I don't know.
Sure.
I'll look up what it.
I don't know. I didn't take it seriously at all. I got kicked off of it. Well, because we were. We had a concert.
Like that.
Yeah, that thing.
It's a tuba.
That's a tuba?
Yeah, I think you're thinking of a sousaphone if you think of a tuba.
Yeah, he is.
She called it something else.
This?
No. What? I thought a tuba was this thing.
It's a trombone.
That's a trombone.
Ah.
You were the dumbest.
I don't know. I didn't care about band.
Oh, shit.
I didn't care about band.
I mean, yeah, no, I hit shit with sticks.
Like
so.
I care about guitar, but like I
think the best push for me musical wise was
Mrs. Bainey.
She was a great teacher. But my biggest push was when I got to high school. We had 35 people in our percussion section and not enough drums. So they were like, you're going to be a cymbal because you're not good enough to be on a drum. I was like, I'm not dancing around with some shitty ass pieces of metal. I'm not. Yeah. That's stupid.
Our drum line now is terrible. I don't care if they hear it. They know it. They're terrible. They're the worst people. The worst people to ever touch the drum. But that's just how it goes.
I don't know. You can't be too picky. These are high school students. Just be happy they're even there.
The drum line, when you were here, the drum line was amazing. The drum line was the best ever. Literally one of the best drum lines I've ever heard.
We had talented kids in there.
It's true. We also have two talented kids on our drum line. Yeah. Everyone else is
and our drummer's
terrible.
one of them.
Yeah, and our drummer was one of them.
Yeah, when we were in high school, the band was actually good.
Our band, even now, even most of the...
Our band was alright, but and the tail end of it, when I was in my junior year, it was hard to get those kids motivated.
Yeah.
And I understand that.
I didn't do band in high school because, I don't know. After Mrs. Bainey left, there was some other dude that came in.
Dude?
Yeah, I remember that guy.
And I didn't.
That was middle school though.
Yeah, I did not like.
What was H?
Huh?
What H?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know. I did not like him.
Short hair.
So I did not do band when I got to high school.
Black.
Skin?
I'm talking about his hair.
Oh, I was like, no.
I probably should have clarified.
Or something.
Yeah. No, he's different. I like it. He's cool.
He's cool. Did you know him?
He was in the high school one too. He helped with the high school.
Yeah, you can beat that.
Okay.
But no, yeah, I did not like him. So he basically, I don't know, after like the 8th grade band, I just did not have a good time because of him. So I just did not do band in high school.
He was alright. I remember one kid stole his DS. He was really mad about it. Like, furious about it. Because it was like a modded, really cool, 3DS. And some kid stole it.
Yeah.
And everyone knows who it was. And the guy's not too cool. He's not a cool guy.
I'd be mad too.
Well, yeah, if you're a teacher and some little rat middle schooler took your 3DS, I want to crush his skull. But, I mean, not much you can do.
I don't know. I didn't steal anything like that.
I used to, well, I don't really remember anything from my childhood. Weirdly, I feel like most of it's blurry to me.
Yeah, me too. But
maybe that's how most people are.
As for a number of things, I think my mind just I don't care anymore. I just live day by day. Most of the shit I don't remember.
I don't know. I feel like I remember the important stuff, but everything else is
I just found out this morning that it was Saturday.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're in college.
Well, right? I guess that's how days work. You find out in the morning what day it was. Yeah. But I was like, honestly, yesterday could have been Saturday, and I was like, oh, okay. And I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
It's just day by day. I just, I slowly stop caring. But I don't know.
We did Crispy Plays.
Oh yeah, Crispy Plays. I'm really proud of that video.
I am too. I worked on it from noon to 7:30. I worked on it, and I'm very proud of what I done.
Dude, it's killer. Editing job was really good. I had some remarks from some other people. My one buddy said that it could have used subtitles all the way around. I think one of the faults on my part is that I forgot to switch the mic mode over from cardioid to like surround.
Yeah.
So some of our audio is like kind of garbage, and Lucas is just crystal clear.
He was so good, and it was like everything else was just bad.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I did my best to make the music, the background music, like not.
Yeah,
I like that. How
Overpowered.
you added that.
I think yeah,
sounded good.
I think I added a lot because there was a lot. I feel like when I watched it back, there's a lot of dead noise.
Yeah.
I think moving forward with the crispy plays and our podcast, I think a big thing that we should probably invest in. You know,
Microphones.
yeah,
Better-
we need
better
we need
equipment.
better
The
equipment.
camera is good.
Camera's pretty good. Camera was good quality. My phone's quality was a little bit worse than it, but it was still good as an
I also
alternate
don't
tape.
own that camera. I
Who's taking this?
cannot afford that
Whose
camera.
camera was that?
That's my dad's,
Oh.
but it's a really nice camera.
How'd you get the film? How'd you get the SSD to the computer?
the SD card?
He just plugged in it.
Oh, I just
Right,
plugged it
yeah.
in and downloaded it.
Oh, well, you were like, oh, I need an SD reader.
Yeah, apparently I didn't need that.
Oh, okay. There you go.
But yeah, we should invest in better microphones.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a good microphone, but it's definitely like we should have
It's good for one person.
one microphone per person, and we should start working on our quality.
The microphone I use for my gaming setup is like $30, and it's okay. Like it's good enough, I would say.
Being a college student, I can't really part with the funds that I have.
You know.
Especially because a lot of that goes to like food and gas.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't think it hurt to start getting better equipment. You know, just to improve our quality. I mean, yeah, we do this for fun, but I want to be.
I want to be
Serious
good.
I want to be. I want it to be good for what it is, and I want like. I want high quality. Most importantly, I just want to be proud of what we produce.
I'm really happy that we didn't. I'm really happy that we realized that's the first time we're doing it, and it's not going to be good the first time. Because
Yeah.
nothing ever is the first time you do something. It's not going to be good.
No.
But because if we waited until we got like good mics, it might not have happened.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
wouldn't have done it.
And by the way, last week we didn't actually release a podcast on Sunday because when we actually attempted to record it, that was straight after the Cards Against Humanity session.
We were all wound up.
There was all five of
Yeah.
us here. We were all kind of wound up, and we just could not stay on topic. And
I had to go like halfway through.
yeah, that just like we just canned it like in the middle of recording. We're like, you know, this isn't gonna work out, and I wanna put out the best
Yeah.
content we can. Like I don't
Yeah.
I don't wanna just release trash.
I don't want to release trash, but I don't want to be a stickler
Yeah,
and be like, because like,
Yeah.
like
if it's-
I want to take pride in my work. you
yeah.
know?
So I was really, honestly, while editing the video, I was very like, this might not be good. This might not pan out well. But I'm glad that I took the time and effort to get all of my phone video, all of the audio, all of Trent's phone, or all of Trent's camera's video, and got it all on my computer. And that took a whole day.
It's synced up, and you worked around those. So some cameras, when they record video, they only record in segments. So like my camera only records in 20-minute segments. And there would be some time where, you know, you'd go 3 or 4 minutes before you realize that it's not recording
Actually,
anymore.
when I looked at it, like it only took us like 5 seconds for us to be like, oh, the camera's not working.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
Impressive.
Most of it was very.
Well, after the first
There was also
time,
5 eyes on it.
After the first time it stopped, after the first time
It's just the eyes.
Well, we each have two.
after the first time it stopped, I actually started keeping a timer on my phone.
Oh, I didn't realize
So
that.
I started keeping track.
went
No, I
behind our-
didn't.
you-
I didn't have a timer on my phone. That's when I started paying attention to the
You
countdown.
went behind our back, put a timer.
No,
And you didn't tell
You
us.
didn't tell us. We do this everything. We do everything together, Trent.
no. I just realized I bullshitted that because I didn't set a timer. I remembered I was just looking at.
You just lied to us.
Trent, when I go to the bathroom, he helps. When are you going to step in?
Hopefully never. Anywho, I was looking at the countdown. I started paying more attention to the countdown on our viewfinder. You know, to get up and try to reset the recording so it wasn't, we don't miss everything we have.
I think that I'm very happy that everyone put the effort in.
Yeah.
Like our guests obviously don't need to, but you put
Yeah.
a lot of effort in getting that camera and the
do?
viewfinder up. You recorded the audio. You brought your laptop.
Yeah.
You downloaded like OBS and whatnot.
Yeah, I guess.
And then I edited it, but I mean,
You put a shit ton of work into that.
I honestly I enjoy it.
It paid off, man.
I enjoyed it.
I'm really proud of that video, and I'm really glad at how it
too.
turned out. Being an experimental project that we just decided to work on, like when we were at work, I think Wyatt came up with the idea, or maybe you did.
The place.
Yeah,
I think it was Wyatt.
So
That's how you contributed. You got the idea.
yeah, so Wyatt came up with the idea, and we just kind of like in the span of a couple days, we just decided to get everything together, and it kind of just worked out that way. And hopefully, moving forward, I want to put a little bit more time into organizing everything a little bit better. But with the time constraint that we had, we did really good.
I think it was really
I'm
good.
really proud of how it turned out, and yeah, I think given the time, we did exactly what we needed to do, and we did as good as we could.
We came up with a lot more ideas too. If you guys want to talk about the ideas, well, not crispy plays, but like crispy anything.
Yeah,
The ideas because we want to go.
and we could use the feedback if anyone wants to send us a DM on Instagram, like
We'll see it.
moving forward. Yeah, we'll see it. We always check it.
We're very small right now, so
I'm
I'm gonna be honest. We
We'll
are
always be small.
Okay, well.
Well, yeah, looking forward into the future, it'd be a little positive in our mindset, but
It's not like okay.
yeah, if you have any
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, he's talking about him being small.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think he was just being like, we're not gonna grow.
No, if you want to like contribute to maybe tell us what kind of content you want to see. Maybe
Or GoFundMe. We're not gonna start up a GoFundMe. GoFundMe would be the worst. It's fund us. We have 5 subscribers. Please fund us. We never
please
work.
fund us. Yeah, no, it's not.
It's just an asshole thing to do.
Yeah.
Put your titties away. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we want to go do some more.
Explore.
Yeah, we need some IRL content. We want to go ghost hunting.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Ghost hunting?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
I don't know. It's just not interesting to me because I don't really believe in any of that stuff.
No, but like it's still fun. Like, we could do it, and then we could scrap the video because we could just do it to have fun. Because I think anybody that's hanging out together at all is kind of just fun.
Yeah, I mean,
But even if the video doesn't work
we all
out,
kind of just our humor and everything, it kind of just clicks.
I think it would be fun if we went.
I feel like we should do like vlogs
yeah,
type thing. Like
'Cause you wanna
that,
go
that could
camping,
technically
too.
be a vlog.
we could go camping and vlog the whole thing. We can do. I was thinking like Crispy Cast does.
I actually have a GoPro. I should probably try to find that.
I like to
You
go.
could mention that.
I don't know if you guys would want to make this a video, but I like to go like thrifting.
You go thrift shopping.
That could be like a vlog.
It'd be kind
Yeah.
of fun.
I don't know if that's something you guys would.
The only problem,
do.
I don't like shoving cameras in people's faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we were to do that, I would
wanna-
record it like on my phone.
I don't
Yeah.
want any. I mean, in public, privacy isn't really a thing, but I don't want to invade anybody's.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be like.
Because I wouldn't want to be in like Goodwill and someone come to me and be like, "What do you think about Goodwill? What do you think about their products?" Or like not just that, but like me being in the background. I would hate that. I would
Yeah.
hate it.
And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about filming in public.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
I don't want to be a nuisance, and I understand that like people get kicked out of places for filming. Like
yeah,
it's kind of weird.
yeah,
So I don't know how I feel about
I
that.
just feel like awkward.
right.
I would feel like awkward, like walking in a Target with my like camera out.
yeah.
I'd feel
Yeah.
like so weird.
So I'm not too positive on like the vlogs, and I don't think I even care enough about my own life to vlog it.
If it was more like
I don't think I'm an interesting person.
I think it would be like you said, camping. Camping
Yeah.
would be better because it's more private in a way. Like we're in public, but like we're also like
Yeah, but I also just
Just us.
enjoy going camping. Like
we could do
whether that's for content or not, I'd rather do that. But moving forward with like crispy plays and all that stuff, I'd like to gaming content, whether it be board games, card games, or like video games. I'm interested in it. I mean, I used to do that stuff 6 years ago. I had some awful Minecraft and Call of Duty Zombies videos.
Yep.
Those were fantastic.
I miss playing Minecraft.
Yeah, I got made fun of in middle school for that, so that was nice.
Me and my friend Caden,
Really humbled me.
We used to. I mean, sometimes we stream together too, but like we do it more for like as a hobby. Because like before we were like, let's get views, let's get viewers, let's be famous, let's like money, and that's also how I feel like we're doing about this. We feel it's more as like a fun thing to do and a hobby.
Yeah, if anything, well, we're not eligible to make money off of anything. In fact, it's just this costs us money.
True.
But I feel like it's more of a thing that, it brings me joy. Like, I like talking about like random things. Like I'll mention it to random people and be like, yeah, I have a podcast.
I've never done that. One kid came up to me. I'm going to talk about it. If he hears it, whatever. Some kid at my school came up to me and he was like, "You have a podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, I like it." And I was like, "Cool." And it was like the weirdest thing.
He'd be like, "Yeah, thank you."
You want me to sign your ass?
Yeah, he walked away before I could say anything. But it was like, so like I barely even knew this kid.
It's kind of shocking. It'd be like, oh.
I think it was like, oh, Instagram, like, oh, your followers.
Whether someone like appreciates your content, or if I can get one person that's just like, hey, you make cool stuff.
It felt nice.
That's fulfilling. Like I could never make a cent off of this, and I probably wouldn't care. And at the most, if any kind of revenue we would ever make in the future would just pay for the equipment and nothing else, it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind putting every dime made back into ensuring that we have quality content, and like I don't care about making money. Wow. I have a job. But like,
yeah, that's
very heartfelt. But
it's true.
It's true, yeah.
Like Playdead, like I enjoy making clothes.
Yeah.
Every cent that I've made from that, I put back in to try to come up with more ideas.
Yeah, exactly. So like
buying bulk hoodies is not cheap.
Yeah,
like it's not expensive, but it's not cheap.
Podcast equipment, video equipment, all that stuff is expensive. I could not make a dime, and I wouldn't care. I have a job. I make enough money to get by what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not difficult at all, and I wouldn't mind like anything made off of any project we do. I'd rather put it back into making better content.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously all that stuff is expensive, and if you ever do make any money off of this, it'll probably only be like 15 cents.
True.
That you can't even cash in for some reason.
I think we need to have like 1,000 subscribers to make any.
Yeah, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and then I think it's like 40 hours of video playtime or something like that.
Yeah.
Which we already have like.
We can make 40 podcast episodes.
I think we have like 4 hours of playtime already.
Watch time.
That's cool.
Watch time. And we've only had 3 videos, and one of them.
And all of our videos,
and that's minutes. Just YouTube. Like we also have our stuffs out on Spotify and Apple.
Yeah.
All of our videos have made at least 50 views.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me because
because I didn't think we were gonna really do anything.
Yeah, I thought at the most it'd be like in the
10.
beginning at least 3, and that'd be us.
Yeah.
But it was like it's kind of nice to see that it's slowly, gaining a little track. Of course, all of our listeners and viewers are like people that are local to us or know us, or follow us on Instagram because that's where we shout it out the most.
True.
And that's where we try to market to because all of us have at least a couple people that'll be like, oh, I looked at a story and I clicked on this link and I followed them.
Yeah, Wyatt runs the Instagram pretty much by himself.
Yeah.
I barely do anything with Instagram. I don't think you've done anything.
I just share most of the posts to my personal Instagram.
That's what I think. I don't like, because I think I would act different if I knew that most of the people I knew.
I don't know. I'm not much of a social media person. I mean, if you go ahead
No.
and look at my Instagram, it's just pictures of my car.
It just I don't because when that kid told me to watch my stuff, my friends were with me, and I felt weird like them knowing because I feel like it would be different
Yeah.
if they knew. But like, eventually they're gonna know when we get popular. But
I don't know. I kind of, for some reason, because I'm proud of what we do, I mention it more.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure I mentioned it at school a bunch of times and be like, yeah, I got a podcast.
I'm proud of it. I think I wouldn't mind if they found it, but I don't think I would go up to them. They'd be like, "You want to watch my podcast?"
Yeah, I don't want to be like the kind of person to like shove it down people's throat, but it's like
I'm proud of it.
it comes out in conversation, be like, yeah, I got a podcast. If you want to check it out, go ahead.
I feel like I run the Crispy Cast Instagram better than I run my own Playdead account.
It's crazy. It's like
I haven't like posted on there in forever.
we got what's that one bot that messaged us? That girl.
That was interesting.
Who
All three of us were tagging in on that, or was it just two of us?
I think it was you two because I texted her. It's not even in here anymore. Did you guys delete it?
No.
It's not here.
I don't know. It was just some. It was
some
like
bot.
I just came to America.
Yeah.
Blah blah. Where are you from? And then we were just like, oh, where are you from?
Because I was.
I mean, where?
Kansas, Delaware.
Oh yeah, we just said we're from Kansas, Delaware, or something.
I was with my girlfriend at the time, so I didn't see it. And then I opened up my phone, and there's just like 17 messages from some girl on Instagram. And then I opened it up, and I texted, "You got no bitches," and that was it.
Yeah, they were just trying to find out our location and stuff. It's stupid. They were asking us where we're from.
Isn't it in our bio or something?
Yeah. And then I said like, anyways, click the link in our bio and watch our podcast.
Yeah.
And then they were like, why?
You were like, click the link. I promise it's not a virus. It's not a virus. It's Linktree, man.
Yeah, if you text the account, we'll respond, and you'll know it's either all three of us or one of us.
If we start sending random messages rapidly, it's because we're not communicating and we're all responding.
We're a business account, but we have no one that manages it, so it's just us. Plus, you could just text our actual accounts and we'll probably respond.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tried to. Like, your dad sent a message the other day, and I looked at it, and I was like, you run most of this, you're going to respond to it or something.
Yeah, but Trent runs the Spotify. It's like, not running it.
How do you check, like, how many listeners we've had on Apple Music or Spotify?
Well, it's on your RSS feed thing.
Yeah, it's on your RSS feed, so when I go onto the company we went through, Sounder, I mean, if I just go through that...
You can see.
Yeah, I could probably check, and it'll tell us, like, the viewers. It's obviously lower than YouTube.
Yeah.
But...
Because I was trying to find out how to find it, and I couldn't.
Personally,
I'm just wondering what it is.
Personally, I like Spotify, and I like Spotify the most.
Yeah.
One, it's what I use all the time. I use it every day almost, and it's like I don't want to leave my phone on. If I'm listening to a podcast, there's no video content. I just shut the home screen off, conserve my battery a little bit. It's nicer to do that.
I put like a loop on usually whenever I put the video together for YouTube. I just put a loop like the squiggly words.
Yeah,
or whatever.
But I don't have YouTube Premium or anything. So if I close my screen down,
it's not gonna.
It just stops. So that's pretty much the only reason why I want it on Spotify. But you know.
Yeah.
Above all else, it's nice to branch out your content. You know, get it on multiple platforms. Try to get more traction.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll evolve in a bunch of ways. I really want to do more IRL content. I think it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy doing that. I didn't enjoy doing the Cards Against Humanity video that much as probably I would do like some of the other stuff. Because honestly, I'll be honest, I don't like Cards Against Humanity that much. I don't think it's that funny. I don't think it's that funny at all.
Well, I have another game. I have another game called
Apples to Apples.
No. What's it called? It's called something Friends, and it's like Cards Against Humanity, but it's like 10 times worse.
Friends?
Words with Friends.
Words with Friends?
I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to ask my mom. I don't know. It's this game. It's like Cards Against Humanity, but it's like really bad. That would be funny.
I just think like the fifth time you see something like offensive, it just isn't funny. But it's good for a video.
Yeah.
I just probably wouldn't want to do another one.
I don't know.
In my opinion.
Well, you can only play Cards Against Humanity so many times before you start hearing the cards loop over. Like, the majority of the cards we played, I remember from playing with Lucas previous times.
Yeah.
Because
They have different packs, though, and stuff.
every time we have a party, we just whip out the deck and end up going around.
I mean, it's fun for a party game.
Yeah.
But I just think after one video, I think I wouldn't do it.
Well, I feel like
We should
doing the crispy plays, we can't really
They
repeat.
pop it.
Unless we do like video game style content where you're working on something like almost like a let's play or something.
Yeah.
It's easier to
I feel like Let's Play...
do multiple episodes of that. You cannot I don't know the word for it. You can't really overstay your welcome. You can't play out the same game over and over again
Yeah.
and expect to feel as good as you did about it the first time. Like, I think now that we did our Cards Against Humanity game, you can't really play it so many times, it gets boring. You know, like, here's part 74 of us playing Cards Against Humanity again and again.
I feel like we could do, like...
It's like, hey, let's try a new game. Let's work it out, you know, have new ideas, and every time it's a fresh new concept.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm really excited to get to do IRL stuff. I really enjoyed editing it, and I really enjoyed filming it. It was really fun.
Like, I feel like for the Crispy Cast plays, we could do, like... I don't know, like, every other video, or every video that we post is, like, a different game. But then, like, we could always go back, like...
Play it again.
Oh, this game, episode 2. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, Cards Against Humanity, episode 2. Like, I don't know, whatever other game, episode 2. You know what I mean? I feel like playing, like, for actual video games, I feel like Ark would be fun. I don't know if it's cross-platform.
Ark's Really Evolved.
It is.
Yeah, and I'm stupid and have an Xbox.
I think it is.
I didn't really enjoy Ark, to be honest.
I don't
Not really.
understand. I don't understand.
I played Ark with my friend for, like, a year straight, and I burnt out. But
Well,
maybe I'll play
I feel
again.
like a game like that would be fun.
Me
Like,
and
it's about- we
Zach,
should play
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft
We should play
would be
Minecraft.
fun.
That Minecraft would be fun.
we can. I mean, I'm not unfamiliar to making Minecraft content.
I played Minecraft. I played on a server. I played on a bunch of servers. I played on the Pizza House server.
I would love to play Minecraft.
Like the Pizza House server, you know. Like the most people who are on that server.
What, a Discord server?
No, yeah, maybe.
The only people from the pizza shop are you, him, and Zach.
Well, that's like most of us who are on it.
And I guess I'm
That
in
was
the
my
Discord.
buddy's. That was my buddy Ben's.
Yeah,
World. Yeah.
I think it's just called the Pizza House server in my Minecraft. Like it's the
Oh.
title. So I.
No, that's it. It's not in any
It's not
relation
for, yeah.
to the place we work.
yeah.
It's just, you know, it's you work in the same place and we're all friends. That's just, you know, we invited each other because
Yeah.
we're all cool with each other.
Could you imagine if I didn't? I used to work at Subway. If I didn't quit Subway and work at the pizza shop, none of this would happen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys might have started something, but I wouldn't have been here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we would have started something because I think it was your idea. Because we were sitting in my room.
I think it was your idea. I think I just said we should start a podcast,
Yeah.
and then it just all came out.
I
Yeah.
did the idea for Crispy Cast Plays, but the podcast was not my idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think it
it was
just came
yours.
together as a whole thing.
I think it's more of an idea of, hey,
I
have pretty interesting conversations. It'd be cool to record this and reflect back on it later.
Yeah.
Well, also
But
whenever
now we've turned it into a whole different kind of thing.
I said it, you were like, I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
But so I don't want to take credit and be like, it was my idea.
I'm perfectly fine with you taking credit.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think any
I don't
single
care.
one. I don't think any single of us should take credit because I don't think any of these ideas would come to life if we weren't all agreeing on it.
I think the cool part about what we're doing is that everybody kind of pulls their own weight.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think it's cool how we're not just a podcast.
We can do
We're
whatever we
just
want.
like a content.
We're just like a
YouTube.
We're a content
variety.
farm.
We're a variety channel.
We're a content tycoon.
You ever see the like dumb it's called content farms on YouTube where like it's for like 8-year-olds who stare at their iPad and they go, "Yay! It's SpongeBob! He's battling with Super Saiyan or whatever." Like it's like dumb stuff like that.
Cocoa melon. Shit.
Yes, and
Yeah.
like that. Like, they're called
Guava
content.
juice?
Yeah, they're called content farms where they just.
Oh, I filled my bathtub
Yeah,
with
those
mustard.
those are for the parents that sit their child in front of the TV or an
Yeah.
iPad and just let autoplay decide what
I hate
they're
that.
watching.
I hate that.
Bro, I used to
parenting style.
love watching
baby
Guava
shark
juice.
and shit.
If your child is only knows anything through their iPad,
You're probably not doing a great job as a parent.
right, kill them.
Easy there.
But no, I used to love watching Guava Juice. He used to have like the Roblox like escape room videos. That
I watched Captain Sparkles all the time.
Guava Juice is fucking.
I grew up watching Tobuscus.
That too. I watched Tobuscus. I watched Guy Does Minecraft. I watched a lot of Minecraft.
That's how. Yeah, no, Tobuscus is how I discovered Minecraft.
Bro, I used to watch like iDubbbz and like Filthy Frank.
I would be with my cousin and we watch.
Oh well, that
Smosh.
was later, but like I was watching Tobuscus in like 2011.
Yeah, I'd be with my cousin and we'd go over his house and we'd be like, "Did you see the new Tobuscus video?" And he'd be like, "The Nugget Biscuit dumb stuff." It's like the safety torch stuff. And it's like so dumb.
And all of those originated from him just like playing Minecraft and ADHD rambling through, you know, playing a video game.
Yeah.
It was like, I was like, oh, that seems like a cool game. Can I find that on my iPod? And now I've been playing it for 10 years.
Minecraft's just so influential.
I mean, it's a very popular game.
Yeah. I think I'm ready to wrap it up. It was a good episode.
Yeah.
Very good episode.
I enjoyed myself.
I think it flowed pretty well.
I enjoyed Trent's luscious lips. How they look at me across the room.
Why does this just...
Because I just enjoy your company.
It just crumbles apart.
What do you mean?
Just
Like it's a crispy thing?
Yeah, we're wrapping this up. Let me talk about Trent's fucking lips.
Because they've just been staring at me this whole time. Okay, you want to sing us out? What?
No.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching today.
I love you.